Hi there, I'm Machine Pun Kelly, and today I want to talk to you about the poverty line. At the top of the screen, throughout this recording, you're going to see all those are the agencies and the benefits that we have that are tied to what the poverty line is. So we should know, how is that poverty line set? This is the woman who came up with the way we do it. And even she says this is terrible. She was asked to do something as an emergency temporary thing. And so what she did is she got a basket of like really, really cheap food, including things like powdered milk. And she determined what the cost of that cart was. And that was the cost of food for a week. And then she multiplied that by 52. And then she determined that that food cost one third of the budget. And so she tripled that number. And that is how we got the poverty line. And while we've updated what goes in the basket, we haven't updated how we determine the poverty line. It's still just three times what you spend on really cheap food. Now, the problem with that is that not everything went up the same. This is the change in how a budget was spent. We used to spend 41% of our money on food. When she made that, now it's only 16%. All the other stuff has gone way up in price in comparison to food. So now basing the poverty level on three times what you spend on food is just a horrendous idea. And even she said so. She kept wanting to change it. So, right here, these are like some different ways of doing it. There's the official poverty line. SPM is something that Obama in 2011 tried to update it to include some things that weren't included and give a more modern idea. But the SPM was never officially adopted. The OECD is how, the rest of the wealthy world does it. And the Alice threshold is basically what we should be using. It is takes all the expenses that are necessities, not likes, not wants, but actual necessities like electricity and food and housing and that kind of thing. And but almost 140 million Americans right now do not make enough money to just pay for their basic necessities. And that's why we don't want to update it. That's why we've never even had a bill make it out of committee, because we don't want to acknowledge that we are not sufficient to the task.